Hello, friends, and welcome to the Cinemondo podcast with Kathy, Mark, and Burk.
We're all here together.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yay.
trailer reaction time.
Oh, yeah. This one's hot. This is big, coming out soon. This movie is just around the corner. Getting a lot of
Yes.
requests for this, so I'm very excited. I love the title. I can't wait to
It's
see
a
it.
trailer, and we're going to react to it.
We're reacting.
A lot of requests from our commenters, and that reminds me, don't forget to comment, because then if you keep doing it,
That's right.
we'll review the films. And
You got to keep
subscribe if
doing
you
it
haven't.
because we
You gotta
forget.
keep That's
Gotta
right.
keep doing it. I
comes
saw
in
one person commenter. He posted the request like 20 times in a row. Guess what? We did it.
Yeah. Yeah. Perseverance pays off, as
It
they
does.
say.
But we're not trying to encourage that people to post 20 times a request for 20
one is
times.
plenty. We actually
No, of course
do
we're
what
not.
we-
Of course
we
we're not.
put it-
But yes, we are. But we're not. We are, but we're not.
the squeaky wheel gets greased sometimes.
That's right.
Yeah.
20
20 is the magic number.
20 will get your reaction done.
Yeah.
But this film is called Beast. It opens April 13th, so it's coming up in about a week and a half. And it's a Tamil language action thriller
okay.
starring Vijay and Pooja Hegde. So I know it's something about terrorists and hold up in a mall, but that's
Yeah.
it. So,
All right.
Oh.
Terrorist, a spy, and a mall. That's all I need to know.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds
Let's check it
exciting.
out.
Oh, I can't wait.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right. Speed.
காலையில் நல்லா தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கேன் திடீர்னு 10:30 மணிக்கு ஒரு ஃபோன்.
Mr. Madhav Singh, this is to inform you that the East Coast Mall in Chennai has been hijacked.
Hijack a mall.
ஆனா இதோட கடுப்பான விஷயம் என்ன தெரியுமா? இதுல டெரரிஸ்டுக்கும் கவர்மெண்ட்டுக்கும் நடுவுல நான் தான் பஞ்சாயத்து பண்ணணுமா? இதோட பழைய பில்டிங் கிடைக்கலையா? தும்முனா இடிஞ்சு விழுந்துரும் போல இருக்கு.
இல்ல எமர்ஜென்சி ஆபரேஷன் சொன்னாங்க சார்.
சொன்னாங்களா உன்கிட்ட? ஆனா இந்த பேட் டைம்லயும் ஒரு குட் நியூஸ் இருக்கு. ஹைஜாக் பண்ணப்போ உள்ள ஆக்சிடென்ட்ல நம்ம பையன் ஒருத்தன் வந்திருக்கான். நம்ம பையன் ஒண்ணே சாதாரணமா நினைச்சிராரு. One of the best, the most notorious spies we have ever had.
That's some knife.
Oh.
What? Oh my God. Defying gravity.
Veera Raghavan.
When he's wearing a suit. I love it.
I was hoping it was going to be like a realistic drama.
No.
இப்படி ஒருத்தன் உள்ள இருக்கும்போது ஆளை ஹைஜாக் பண்ணா என்ன ஆகும்? அப்ப வீரா உள்ள அந்த
What was that?
எப்படி
What was that? Oh. Everybody just watches. Go ahead.
Yeah.
பயமா இருக்கா?
There she is.
இதுக்கப்புறம் இன்னும் பயங்கரமா இருக்கும்.
அவன் இஷ்டத்துக்கெல்லாம் பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்னு மினிஸ்டர் சொல்றாருன்னு மிரட்டு சொல்லியா?
சார் அவன்கிட்ட மினிஸ்டர் மிரட்டினார்லாம் சொன்னா அப்புறம் உங்க பொண்டாட்டி அவனே கொண்டுட்டு டெரரிஸ்ட் மாதிரி செட் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்காங்க சார்.
Oh.
இருந்தாலும் நீங்க பண்ற இந்த
It's a bad news, this guy.
Yeah.
அதான் சொல்றேன்ல இஸ் a fucking beast. Because I'm not a
The
politician.
beast. Okay. I'm a
soldier.
beast.
Launch.
Oh God. He's in a plane now? Oh.
He's like another super soldier.
Yeah.
What in
Super
Well-
Soldier fashion model. It's another one of those movies that I'm starting off the trailer. I'm going, oh, this looks interesting. Interesting
Yeah.
premise, and it looks like it's going to be this kind of realism. But then the hero shows up, and I'm like, oh, he's like a GQ guy again, with the perfect, impeccable hair and the suit. And
Well, you know what I think's fun about this actor, Vijay? He has these gentle eyes and this really sweet face, and yet he's saying these terrible things.
He's the greatest.
I did like the gun going at the beat
spy.
of the music. The song was great. The dong, dong, dong. It was pretty great.
There's a couple of interesting things about this trailer. I'm starting to see these. Like, first of all, a lot of the people that are either behind the movie or actors just go with one name. Like it's directed by Nelson.
Yeah.
But actually, it's not his. It's a musical and it's a different name. So I also find that interesting that they put up a cue card that says musical because obviously the music tells the story in these.
And they did
films, right?
Yeah,
it's just an interesting, as I'm starting to pick up watching a lot of these, that it's just a different way to do a trailer and different way to promote it. But echoing what Burk says, it's sort of like how here we go. I mean, it's like interesting premise. I'm set up with a really cool premise. A mall is hijacked by terrorists, and there's one guy. It's a very much a copy of Die Hard.
I was going to say, I'm getting a very Die Hard vibe from this movie.
Right. Except in Die Hard, there's, it's realistic in the sense of that kind of an action film. And here it's, sort of realistic in the sense of an indie
sort of
film.
realistic. But he was a cop.
It's Die Hard is exaggerated too in a lot of ways. But the thing I think is endearing about the character in Die Hard is that he's not a fashion model. He's the opposite of a fashion model. He's a schlubby kind of guy. He's not.
Right.
I mean, I don't speak for anyone else but myself. But I don't think Bruce Willis is all that good looking. Because he looks like me, I think, but he's just like an everyman, He's and that's what's kind of cool about him is because he's a guy that you imagine. Oh, he's kind of like somebody I might be friends with, or I might work with, or I might see him tomorrow in the afternoon, walking down the street. But I think in some movies where they have the casting, or I guess it's a star power of the star, where I don't know if it's a requirement of the stylists. I don't know if there's some product placement involved or something, but they show up and they are wearing the coolest suit and they've got the coolest sunglasses or whatever, and the hair is perfect. And there's some shots in there where he's got some blood splattered on him. It's splattered really cool, like in a perfect angle, but his face is perfect. He doesn't look tired. He doesn't look like he's really been through any kind of nightmare scenarios in his life.
He's a professional spy who's seen some shit, obviously. So he's not impressed by any of these people. So he's like, he knows he can handle it. He's going in there going, oh, these guys again. Like, he just looks annoyed that he has to do it.
He just looks too good, is what I'm saying.
I think that's
kind of stylized for sure. Yeah.
Stylized. That's maybe what people want. They want to see
the action
spy. But whereas in Die Hard, Bruce Willis's character, John McClane, he's walking around barefoot and it hurts and he's bleeding.
Yeah. He was relatable everyman kind of relatable.
And he's having trouble with his wife, and he's out of his element. He's a New York cop, and he's in L.A. and he doesn't understand L.A. culture and all that. There were a lot of character things, but I think sometimes I guess what kind of I don't want to say bores me, but sort of like again. Is the type of character who shows up and he's just perfect. He has got the guns, he knows exactly, and he shoots people behind his back, and he's like super soldier, and there's nothing can stop him. There's 20 guys shooting at him with machine guns, and he's not one of the bullets hits him, because he's perfectly hiding behind him,
Well, this is John Wick sort of. It's just that's what it is. That's what it is.
Which is why I kind of am not so into the John Wick type movies.
I think the action movies these days, I think, are really like pumping it up to be very stylized and kind of like on steroids, like you're saying, like just super over the top because audiences want more. Like I think even the trailer for Die Hard wasn't great. Like when you look at that, it looks like this big stupid over the top thing. You get a little tiny bit of humor, which there was a little bit in this. But I wonder too, like once you see the movie, is there gonna be a little bit more character building? I mean, they barely showed the actress in this. And you wonder what that's going to be.
Of course, we are reviewing the trailer, not the film.
Right.
We'll always say that.
Of course,
So if this is 2 minutes for
we're reacting cold on a trailer.
150-minute film, so there could be a lot of other subplots, and I'm sure there are. I mean, it can't be 3 hours in a mall with.
It could be, and then it'd be John Wick.
That would be cool.
Killing a bunch of people nonstop is all what John Wick is.
But I think these producers, if they're going to spend a lot of money, and these films all have decent budgets or big budgets, they want a tried and true formula in the
They want to blow
tried-and-true
people
formula.
away in the theater, so they're
And
jumping
that's
around,
what-
screaming and yelling. That's what they
So-
want. You know?
Yeah.
But when would there be a film that comes out that goes against the grain and does different things, even though with a big budget? That would be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're out there.
Yeah.
It's not what we're reviewing, as far as trailers are concerned. But
Yeah. So, and also, and since we're talking about marketing, we have posters. So pure star cell.
yeah.
So we have the star. We have April 2022. We have his name down there over the title. It's got sort of it's very similar to the KGF poster. Desaturated, just a close up of the guy straight into camera, special shoot.
right.
Kind of gritty,
Well, yeah, he looks kind of gritty. He's got
Yeah.
he looks like he got some injuries on him here, and he's
So
wearing
maybe he's wearing a t-shirt later on.
maybe he gets,
as the movie
maybe he
goes
does.
on,
There's a lot of stores around. He could change wardrobe like 100 times if he wants to.
Right.
And then we have this looks like more the sort of army. I think there was a lot of stuff like him in the military looking guys. Like maybe this is his past or something, because this isn't what the trailer looks like at all. I mean,
Right.
we had a little hint of it, but this definitely looks more like a military sort of action movie.
Yeah.
And this looks like maybe they got the shoot with him in this t-shirt, kind of more rough texture instead of
It
the
looks like
suit.
he's had a bad day here.
He's not doing good here. He's
Yeah.
on fire apparently.
Yeah, his butt is on fire, and
So, I mean, good
He
luck.
doesn't
to this
even
movie.
care.
It's coming out the day before KGF, so guys,
That's
the
a
scheduling,
tough release date.
You should have
and,
waited a little bit, I think.
But
'cause
you know,
I think
Vijay-
KGF's going to blow him away.
Vijay, this is his 65th film as a
What?
lead actor.
Wow.
65th. So
Wow.
obviously he's a bankable star. Now, coming up the day before KGF, are they trying to get some of the thunder? Or are they going to just, who knows? That seems like a weird marketing.
I wouldn't go out the day
poor
before.
choice. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe it'll get delayed. I don't know if the marketing is, because this stuff seems to be very fluid. Like they'll say, yes, it's coming out, and then when they realize KGF's on 14th, they're like, never mind that about coming out. We're gonna wait a few more weeks.
Yeah. I mean,
So you never know. And the fact they look exactly the same,
yeah.
yes.
poster wise. The trailers
Right.
are very different.
Right, right.
But this one has maybe we're talking about the trailer again. Maybe there is an element to this of that, like we were talking about the Die Hard thing, where this guy he's stuck in there with this incident that happened.
Yeah.
It's an isolation kind of a thing, which I always like. I mean, even when you go back to something like Dog Day Afternoon, where you have a robbery taking place and there's you're interacting with the people on the outside, trying to negotiate with what's going on the inside, and there's people in there that are trapped, and they're like, it's scary. It could be a very suspenseful, cool thriller type of a movie.
I love the idea of a big action picture inside a mall. Like if they keep it really tight inside the mall and the rest is kind of flashbacks, I think it could be really fun to show, it's kind of like Dawn of the Dead, where you have all this interaction with the different stores and the mannequins, and it could be kind of fun.
And if they use the idea of the mall too, like maybe if there's some clever thing where they actually use something that they find in the mall, somebody
As a
could,
weapon,
or somebody could, like you said, go into one of the stores and get a suit so that he dresses in a different way so they don't know it's him, or so. You know what I mean? Like there's so many possibilities.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he was casual at first and he went to the store
Barney's or something. And
yeah. And he's all like, I'm going to look good. And then, of course, that's what they show in the trailer because it looks very photogenic and cool.
Right.
But,
make them all a character. That makes it interesting.
Exactly.
And go into the stores and figure stuff out. That is, so it's a contained thriller, which we love. So I'm holding out hope that, it comes through and is a really exciting, fun film.
BJ's a cool actor. We'll see what he does with it. All right. There it is.
Yes. Our look at Beast.
Beast. Great title.
Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon.
Bye, everybody.